let the interview begin.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the For Love and Nerds podcast. Today, I'm here with the cast of Casanoir, a Trillo and Suede short movie. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here.
Nice to be back here. The third time for us, Adam. Always a lot of fun. We got some of our friends here also. Makes it even more fun this time.
Yeah, exactly. So, does everyone want to introduce themselves as their Casanoir characters?
Well, my part is easy. I guess everybody's familiar with us now. He's Trillo.
He's Suede.
And you know us from the web series, stories of our life that we brought to the screen, to the little screen, the YouTube screen, but other places also, festivals and stuff like that. But now we're here to talk about Casanoir, our upcoming short movie, which we shot. It's in post-production, and we're going to have it out as soon as we can. And we're here. Some of our friends who helped us make the movie, they can introduce themselves now.
I am the Rabbi Schmutzik Kupik. And you must not tell anyone I'm here. I'm hiding in Pennsylvania. Made it out of Casanoir with my letters of transit.
Wow, geez, I was wondering about that. There was a lot of suspense on the set there. How you going to get your letters of transit? And did Mrs. Puthik join you, or did you escape from her?
I'm a very important person. You must remember that. I have several very important businesses.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll read about it in your autobiography, The Secrets, and maybe you can make a movie out of that, Schmutzik, It'll be very exciting to find out how the heck you escaped from New York, how you got those letters of transit. It's a crucial plot point in the movie for those of you out there who are wondering. But I'm glad you made it safe out there. And I see we got also what's his name there? The guy at the airport. You can introduce yourself. The guard.
This is Captain Stress.
Captain
and
I was too much stress to remember your name.
Well, are you the little guy that wouldn't have shot me, or is it the dummy you were with? I don't know. But one of you guys, shoots me. Like nice, right? She's getting on the plane. I'm trying to stop her, or have somebody stop her. And then, you pull out a wooden gun, I don't know where that came from, and shot me.
Yeah. Well, don't knock wood. All kinds of magical things can happen with wood. I can tell you firsthand about that. And,
yeah, there's a lot of jokes in there, but I don't know how clean this podcast is, so we're going to just leave it.
It's better to leave it to the imaginations of all the viewers. They can figure it out, make their own punchlines. That was quite a stressful scene, so very appropriate, very, very fitting that you were in charge there, Captain Stress. Yeah, but if you're going to be sore at us, remember it was Trillo that shot you.
I did say it was the dummy you were with. I got it.
Yeah, you got it. Okay, so take it up with Trillo here.
Well, no hard feelings, Captain Stress. All in the
all in the name of theater and cinema.
Yeah, so, in the service of making our project, our movie, true to life, because we came there to show people a slice of our lives and make it really exciting. So I trust it's going to turn out that way.
I seen the Gings over there too. She was behind the scenes there. She made everything look really cool. Hi, Nadine, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, how are you? I miss you.
I miss you too. We gotta get together, sweetheart. Next time you're in New York, we'll hang out at the Last Exit nightclub.
Hopefully,
together.
Yes, hopefully. I have to introduce myself, dude. This is the most difficult part, but I'm the production designer of the Casanoir show, and I help the characters to wear their nice costumes and did the set design for the scenes in the bar and some other stuff. Lots of things were going on that the short film. I don't know which one I should talk about. You can ask me questions, Sway. That's easier.
Okay, well, maybe Adam has a question or two. Then you wonder if you wonder about anything, Adam, in the shooting of Casanoir and what it's like.
Yeah, well, my question would be is what was it like filming Casanoir and what was everyone's favorite scene from it?
There were a bunch of favorite scenes that we have. Like, I'm not gonna talk about them because it's the secrets of the
course,
movie, and you're gonna see it soon. But it was a very interesting project. It was the cast were great, as you're seeing, and we behind the scene. It was a very good connected group. We could understand each other very well. And Katharina, there are parts that she and Suede have some drama going on, which was very, very, very nice. You will see it in the movie. And the scenes that we had with Rabbi and Captain, all of them, they're great. Like, I think each scene and each part of the movie was it really has story to tell, and it's very unique and it's very nicely set design, and I'm talking about and the clothes and everything. So
Go ahead, toot your own horn, Nagin. You deserve it. She did such a good job.
I was great at it. It was perfect. But I wish the other people could come and talk. I'm not a very good talker. I'm very good. I can construct very well, but talking is very difficult for me.
Well, you're doing fine. That's and it's true. She added so much to this production. Really glad you were there to make Casanoir come to life. Why don't you say something?
Well, you're saying everything. I agree with Swade, whatever he said so far. I'll speak up if I have something to add.
Yeah, not necessary. I can handle all this discussion myself. Don't really need him.
So what about everyone else? What were their favorite? What was it like for everyone else to be part of the Casanoir?
Well, my scene with the beautiful woman was my favorite because we look so well. We look so good together.
Yeah, in your dreams, Kotik.
Beauty with beauty.
Yeah, he's a bit delusional, this rabbi, but never
Sights and
mind.
smells. Please, Yenta, stop. This is my big moment.
Yeah.
All right, Adam. Well, I'll tell you, mine was pretty stressful, actually. Because first of all, they had me do it in a German accent. So I got to learn to say, this is Captain Stress. Get me the control tower. And then they go, no, that's too much like Colonel Klink, and do it with a Brooklyn accent. So I said, all right, fine, I'll do it with a Brooklyn accent. So then they slick my hair back, which I don't like to do, okay? Then they put me on in a trench coat, and these suspenders don't even work. Then they, what was the other? Oh, and then they put me in a friggin' hat. I look like Freddy Krueger, okay? So it was very stressful, okay? I finally get shot. All right, fine. I clean off the ground. I lay down, dead. And then the other guy comes in. He's like, hey, the shot got in the trash. Anyways, so to me, it was very aggravating and very stressful.
Well, I'm glad
Very
to hear that.
very cold night.
Yeah, in the middle of the night. Lucky we're shooting in the summer outside, because otherwise it would be, if we did that in the winter at the airport like that, middle of the night, it would be, we freeze our asses off. But as it is, we survived the night. And it was really, it worked out really good, Captain Stress. I mean, that's why we wanted you to participate, because we wanted it to be a very stressful atmosphere, and you contributed immensely to making it very stressful. Thank you.
Well, that I'll take as a compliment.
Did you find Casanoir a lot more different compared to season 1 and season 2?
Well, what are you talking to? Well, I guess you could talk to the rabbi and Captain Stress, but Nagin, just joined us for Casanoir. She wasn't there for the web series, and that's why I think the Casanoir is a step up, because Well, don't get me wrong. I think that web series is really cool.
I mean, we won all kinds of awards and film festivals for the web series.
What's the latest count?
43 awards, the latest count. And a lot of them were for best web series in many different film festivals. So a lot of people appreciate it.
At least the film festival judges, wherever they are.
Yeah, all over the world. But yeah, Casanoir, I think, is really is even a big step up from that. And the production value, a lot of that is thanks to Negin, but also in a lot of aspects of how it was shot.
I keep getting that phone call. Can't you shut that phone?
Oh, wait a second. Let me see who this. It's our client.
What's that? Oh, it's Chloe Cliche. I haven't heard from that dame for a long time.
Yeah, Chloe Cliche, if you saw the web series, she was our main femme fatale client throughout the season 1 of the web series. And we've got a call from her, kind of urgent call. I guess she needs our help.
So we got to get going because she's a looker. You know what I mean, Adam?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we better get going.
Oh, see the text. We got to meet her at the Last Exit nightclub.
Okay. Last Exit nightclub. Here we come. Chloe Cliche. We'll see what's going on with her, and we'll report back to you whenever we can.
Maybe in season 3.
Yeah, if we have a season 3, you'll find out what this was all about. But we'll be right back. No, we won't be right back. We'll be back some other time.
But you know who's going to come back? I think, that deranged fan, Jonathan Geffner. He's always hanging around us.
Yeah, Jonathan Geffner. He's biggest fan. He's always he's got these Facebook group he runs for us and all that stuff. But yeah, he's a little weird.
And he thinks he created us.
But we indulge him because he helps us out trying to publicize things for us. Anyway, we'll get him to talk to you for a while, okay? So see you guys later.
So let me talk before they come back about the differences between Trullo and Swede and Captain Stress. All right, so Captain Stress, I already talked about my dress and all that changes, and I'm out in the freezing cold in an airport. Now, Trullo and Swede, season 2, I'm the love interest of the beautiful Jessica Rabbit. So which one would you like better?
The second option.
Yeah, and I don't want to give away content, but yeah, you don't know how right you are.
I can
Hi
imagine.
guys, nice to see you again.
Hello.
Hey.
Trullo and Swade on their way out to the Last Exit nightclub, and always nice to see our old friends there again. So Chris, alias Captain Stress, and alias Goose from the web series, and Mark, alias Rabbi Schmutzig Pupik from both the web series and also Casanoir, and Negin from Casanoir.
Welcome all. So how is everyone and how was Casanoir?
Well, let me just say it was great. I loved it. I mean, it was cold, that's true. But I mean, everybody, it's just like, you're on set and it's a very cool place and a good family type of scene.
Yeah, so Captain Stress appears, Chris as Captain Stress in the climactic scene, which we shot on the last day of principal photography, which was an all-night shoot at Orange County Airport, New York, upstate New York a bit. And so that was the all-night shoot. And the rest of the shoot consisted of 3 days that we did in the preceding days. It was all set at the Last Exit nightclub in Brooklyn, which we actually shot in Great Neck. But it's Long Island. For people, I always think people always know New York, but no, Great Neck's a little town on Long Island adjacent to New York City. That's where we shot most of it. So it was a 4-day shoot, 4 intensive long days to shoot the whole thing. Because it's a short movie. The running time, once it's edited, we don't know yet. how it will turn out because it's just editing it now. But we expect it will be somewhere around 20, 21 minutes.
Oh, nice.
The
Awesome.
actual runtime. And it's as you may have guessed or may have heard, it's a parody of the famous, iconic Casablanca, the great 1942 film. I think it was 42. Was it 41? I think it was shot in 41, released in 42. Is that right? Yeah, I'm bad with dates, but I know it was around there. I know it was. It had something to do with World War II, not the American Civil War or something like that. At least I'm close.
It was definitely World War II.
Jonathan, is there a reason why you chose Casablanca instead of anything else as the parody?
Well, it was an inspiration. Well, first of all, film noir in general. I love film noir. I love that whole genre, which inspired me to create the Trillo and Suede characters. Long time ago, it was about 25 years ago that I wrote my first script for a feature film that I created these characters for. I was never able to get it shot. I tried many years to find ways to fund it. Unsuccessfully, but in the interim, over the years, I wrote several other feature films, each time set someplace else with the same characters. So I have a whole franchise ready to be shot of feature films of Trillo and Suede. But the very first script I called The Hong Kong Canary, and it was a parody of a combination of Casablanca and The Maltese Falcon. Two very classic film noirs. Well, actually, Maltese Falcon certainly is classic film noir. Casablanca, people argue about film noir fans. Some of them don't consider Casablanca a film noir. They don't think it has enough of the criteria. I believe it is a film noir, but in any case, broadly speaking, they're both film noirs. So that very first script was partially a parody of Casablanca, inspired by Casablanca. So all these years later, I wanted to come up with a short movie to help promote and keep this dream alive of Trillo and Suede going further past the two web series seasons that I did. So I was thinking of what could I draw upon, what should I write it on, and then I was so still taken with this concept of Casablanca being a springboard for a parody with Trillo and Suede that I revisited it and I took parts of that script and I made it into, I updated it a bit or changed it, and I made it into a short film just based on Casablanca.
Nice.
Meanwhile, I see we lost on my screen. Who do we look? Oh, someone's telling me to sign in. Never mind. That's just on my computer screen. I thought everybody's seeing this thing. I forgot you're not seeing all these notices I'm getting from Messenger. It keeps popping up here saying, asking me to sign in. Maybe that's because of the crash. I hope the crash is over. Everybody knows about the crash, the Facebook crash today. And earlier today, I kept trying to sign into Facebook and Instagram, the same thing. And I kept thinking there's something wrong with my computer. But then I Googled it and saw that it's a worldwide crash. Anyway, that's Casablanca. That's why I wound up doing this little film, this short film, as a parody of Casablanca.
Okay, cool. That's amazing. That's nice. So, Chris and Mark, what was it like being recalled back to the series?
Well, I was just happy to be asked because my portrayal of the rabbi was in season 2. In season 1, the same character was played by a different actor. So I thought maybe they were going to start a trend of using a different actor for the same character for each subsequent piece of work. So I was just happy to be asked back. No, I had a wonderful time. The rabbi only appears in the interior shots, so I was there for the early part of the shoot, and the artistry of the piece is top notch. I mean, we filmed these interiors in essentially a ballroom, a small ballroom, and it's a lovely room, but it's still just kind of a ballroom, four walls and a roof and a ceiling, and tables and a lovely carpet. But the extent to which the production team was able to transform that setting into something so wonderfully appropriate to the genre and to the time period is really a testament to the skill and artistry of the team. They had, plants and mist and different arrangements of the furniture, and it just was really amazing to see how the transformation as it translated onto the screen and in the black and white. It's just a wonderfully artistic piece.
Nice.
Yeah, and I have to say that the bulk of the credit for the look of the movie, once you do see it, and how beautiful it's going to look, is Negin, who we have right here as the production designer. She did a great job designing the set and the costumes and the layouts. All kinds. She had input talking with the DP, the director of photography, and JT, the director himself. So Negin was crucial to the ultimate look of this movie.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, let me just second that, especially now that I'm out of character. And so I was sitting with this one young lady, and I showed her a picture of what Nikki dressed me up in, and I mean, it only helped me during the conversation. So it was awesome. You did a phenomenal job. I guess I'll end that story there. But it was great, and I mean, I just feel so comfortable with the crew, from old members to new. Sabrina, Jonathan have been awesome, and so I was very excited to be a part of it and to come back.
Awesome, glad to hear that.
Yeah.
And Nikki, what was it? Sorry, Jonathan, go on. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I was going to say that Mark was mentioning about being glad to be asked back because we had a different Rabbi Pupik for season 1. And then he became unavailable when it was time to shoot season 2. So I had to find Rabbi Pupik. I'm very glad that Mark was available because I think he is the ultimate Rabbi Pupik, perfect Rabbi Pupik.
Totally.
And again, what was it like being brought into Casanoir, being your first time in the Trillo and Suede series?
I was very happy. I really liked the script very much when I read it, and I was laughing loud. So, when we started this project, I was like, Casablanca is a masterpiece. All the cinema. I'm a cinema student myself. I worked in cinema and theater for more than 12 years right now. So it was like, Casablanca is everybody's dream come true, to be able to make something like that in set design and costume design and the visual look of the film. It was a great experience for me, and I really enjoyed every second of this movie with the cast and crew. It was the experience was very interesting. It was like a dance. Everybody was like dancing with each other on the scene. It was like the moment that us as behind the scene and people in front of the camera, that was very beautiful experience because we were matched and it was professional group, and it was like you will see it in the results of the movie. I can't explain it so much right now, but it will show itself how everybody did their best in this movie, and I'm so happy about the work. Really, really.
Adam, something else for me is that it was fascinating for me to watch some of the other artistry that went into it, because when I did my spot on season 2 of the web series, Suede was the only non-human on the set. Okay. Whereas in this shoot, and in these scenes that we filmed, there were multiple non-humans,
Okay.
and to observe the process of how that is filmed with other people manning the puppets, and then I'm assuming it's going to be Jonathan going back in post-production and adding the voices, but to to observe the expertise with which Jonathan interacts with all these different non-humans in the scene was inspired.
That's awesome to it.
Yeah, this was a bigger production in that respect as well, having additional puppets more involved in some of the scenes. So I had to get some puppeteering help because I couldn't animate them all at the same time, depending on logistics and so forth. And the main puppeteer was my daughter Sabrina, so that was also fun and gratifying to have her so involved. She was also the assistant director. She's a film major and a filmmaker. She's already made a few films on her own and very talented, if I say so myself, as her father. Of course, I'm not biased at all, but but I do think you'll all be hearing about her before too long. I'll remember the name Sabrina Geffner. But it really was nice to have her. Glad she was available because she's been around me so much she's helped me out before a bit in some performances and other little videos I've done of various kinds. So she already had some experience puppeteering. I taught her some things, so that's why she was able to do it well. And then I wound up needing some more help, so we just got whoever's around, production assistants, whoever was available to just hold a puppet for a minute here or there. You know.
That's awesome. Jonathan, do you feel like you accomplished everything you wanted with this film in the budget and scenes you had, the sets you had? Sorry.
Yes. So far, so good. I'm going to give a tentative big yes to that. I say tentative because it's in the editing room right now. It's being edited right now. So, you know, don't want to like jinx myself when, knock on wood, if Suede's head was here, I would knock on it because, yeah, let's see how it finally comes out. But I am very confident that when it's all said and done shortly, in the next few weeks, hopefully, then I'll be happy with it because I'm very happy with the footage. I'm very, very happy with how it was shot. Very pleased with the team in general, the acting, the actors were all great, and everyone behind the scenes, the cast and crew as well. Everybody was great, and so I have high hopes for this.
Awesome. And what can we expect from Trillo and Suede next?
Right now, I'm just doing a bunch of little videos I'm putting out on social media as much as I can, just to try to keep attention or to draw more attention to the project, to the characters themselves. So, you know, Facebook and YouTube and TikTok, that's a new thing, TikTok. I never thought I would do, I had no interest in TikTok. Well, especially of all the social media, which in general is for young people, social media. So I already feel like a kind of an old fart for social media, but especially TikTok. I mean, that's a real kids thing in general. But yeah, I'm doing that too. I'm putting out like little videos every day on TikTok. Well, for a while, I'll see how long that continues, that I have the energy to do that. Or I guess it depends partially on, you know, how much feedback I get for how much following I get. But I'm doing that as well because it's a big potential market just for people to see it and, you know, see who catches on and starts following us. But that's all in the service of trying to build up attention to the characters and the project for bigger things. So what I'm hoping is to be able to shoot one of my feature film scripts soon. And my main goal or my main plan is for Casanoir to be used as a pitch for that, as a demo for what a feature film could be like for Trillo and Suede. And so I intend to pitch that at film festivals. This time I have a different strategy than with the web series. The web series, I just put it out there as I had the episodes ready, I just released them on YouTube and let everybody just watch them for free, which you still can. Everybody out there, enjoy the web series. It's still up on YouTube. It hasn't been that long. It was just a year and a half ago that the first season was released, and just a year ago the second season. But the Casanoir, I'm not going to just put it out there just like that. I'm going to aim big for this. So I'm going to send it to the biggest film festivals around the world. And those film festivals all have requirements that it cannot be released prior. You can't just put it up there on the internet. They want to have premiere status if they accept your film. So I'm holding out for that and seeing which film festivals of the biggest ones hopefully will select it and show it. And that's the kind of thing that could get the attention of people with power and money to produce one or more of my feature films.
Awesome. That's awesome. That's great. I hope you manage to pull off a feature film one day, because that would be great.
Yes, I hope so. And I'd love to do a series. So, that's another thing. I'll try to pitch interest in that as well. That was what I was hoping to do with the web series. It hasn't gotten me the connections I need in order for that to be done. An actual series. The web series is more like that, is akin to what a series would be. Or that's what it was meant to show. If I could do that, I'd love to do that as well. Netflix, Hulu, whatever, HBO, anyone who wants to do a Trill and Sway series. But I've got these feature film screenplays written and ready to shoot. So that's kind of the first thing that I'll be focusing on, or let's say the main thing, since Casanoir is a short film. I think people might be able to look at that and think more in terms of a movie. But hey, whichever comes first, I'll be happy with.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
a big studio come to me and say, well, forget the feature film, but we here at HBO want to do a Trill and Sway series. I won't say no.
Of course, yeah, I get that. Yeah. I just want to finish with one final question for Chris, Mark, and Negin, and that's: would you love to return in the future and work alongside Jonathan again?
Oh, unhesitatingly and joyfully. I've enjoyed this association immensely, and for a lot of reasons. Jonathan's just terrific to work with. I think the franchise is just outstandingly genius and hysterical and just hilarious. And I said this before when we were talking on another podcast, but its connection to New York attracts me as well. It's a real New York thing. Yeah. A lot of the humor is based around that, even though it's universal and relatable to all audiences. We have a little bit of insider advantage of knowing what makes some of this stuff even extra funny.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. Oh, before I forget, I just wanted to mention that stay tuned for Casanoir, because hopefully it will be coming to a film festival near you out there in YouTube land and social media land, wherever you're seeing this, because I hopefully will get into a bunch of festivals, and you'll be able to go to see it at one of those film festivals before it's online. And at some point it will be online, but I don't know when that will be. And also, but I'll be releasing a trailer pretty soon, that so people get a good taste of it and some little excerpts from it.
Hey, Jonathan, I hope that our red carpet invitations are going to be in the mail for those events.
Absolutely, but first I have to buy the red carpet. I'm looking for the best deal. I'm checking Costco and Target and seeing where I can get the best deal on a red carpet. And I'm going to ask for Nagin's help in finding the best red carpet at the lowest price.
Of course.
Well, Chris and I will donate our T-shirts to the cause.
This one says Tampa Bay Buccaneers for your
easy.
And I'm in New England.
So in the meantime, while everybody's waiting with bated breath, sleeplessly for their chance to see Casanoir, don't forget you can watch the whole web series, 2 seasons. There are 20 episodes in total. They're short episodes, like they range from 5 to 10 minutes each episode. But they're all up there on the official YouTube channel for Trillo and Suede. And we've got a whole bunch of other videos up there too. Trillo and Suede, and some of my other puppets. I do other videos with my other puppets too. All kinds of things. So lots of stuff to see for free in the meantime. So visit the YouTube channel. It's easy. Just you search for Trillo and Suede. It's actually youtube.com/Trillo Suede. What could be easier?
Awesome. Is there anything else anyone else would like to add or say before we wrap up?
Well, Adam, just to answer the question, of course, I'd love to do it again, although Captain Stress is dead, so I don't know how they're going to work that in, but it's okay. I mean, I've done Ghosts and Devils before.
Yeah, we can
so
figure out a way.
Jonathan at least has a creative idea and way to make that work. So not only is the answer yes, but for a couple of reasons, certainly we've been doing it 3 projects now, and it's been absolutely a wonderful experience. So it makes you want to come back. But, when you were talking about Sabrina, and the director, JT, they have a really nice way of keeping people on schedule and not pissing them off. Now, you think that's easy. It's not. I've been on a lot of sets where, people are very nice, but they're going in 7 different directions, or people are just not nice about it and can't keep people on track. And the other thing is, this is very unique. I mean, the whole concept with the ventriloquist and the puppets and whatnot. I mean, I watch things and I'm like, okay, yeah, that like now. Well, I don't want to mention any other things because I don't know if I can. But you see very popular things, maybe filmed in Greeceland and Iceland, and you see like all kinds of little episodes from other things. This is unique. And everybody who was watching and gave it a shot, said, "Oh no, I laughed my ass off." So that's even other reasons. I just wanted to answer your question.
That's awesome. So it's always amazing to see the same faces return as well. So it makes it that much better as well.
Yeah,
Totally.
I hope to be able to bring you back and whatever projects that come up in the future. For when I decided to write Casanoir after 2 seasons of the web series. I was thinking about all the different actors from the web series who I'd like to have, because I was happy with everybody. Nobody disappointed me in the web series, and I thought everybody was great in their role. So I would have loved to bring everybody back, but of course I couldn't cram everybody into one script, especially a short movie. So, well, what I wound up doing are the ones you'll see, and I'm glad we got Chris and Mark here, at least. As representatives of the small cast we had for Casanoir. And yeah, I'd love to have him back, and whatever comes up next, if at all possible, we'll be doing that.
Awesome. Well, thank you everyone for your time. It's been amazing to catch you up, and I look forward to Casanoir when it drops eventually.
Okay.
Thank you, Adam.
Thank you.
Everyone, and have a
Thank you, everybody. Yep. Okay.
Take care, all of you. Goodbye.
Bye.